This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. And now you can use code SimLicy at checkout on both the EA app and the Sims.com when you guys are buying Sims 4 packs, so please keep me in mind so you can support me and my channel. Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another speed build. So today I am building with the brand new expansion pack, which is called For Rent, which I'm sure you guys have heard about by now. I am very excited to share this build with you. This is the first build that I am doing with the expansion pack. Thank you so much to EA for providing me with an early copy of the build so I could create this content and share it with you guys. Keep in mind this is a early build of the expansion pack and it's only base game and the For Rent expansion pack, and things are subject to change, so it's not final software, so if anything is different upon release, that is why. But yeah, the first build that I wanted to do was just like a family home, and so I'm building here in, I don't know if you would call it the more rural area. Parts of it are more rural, but there are some like town buildings and stuff. I don't know. I really haven't done that much exploring of the world. I've only built 2 things here so far. We'll see if I can do any more with this version of the expansion pack. If not, I will wait till I have it in my game with my mods and the rest of the packs and everything, and I'm very excited for that. But I really enjoyed this build. I think it's really cool. I really enjoyed like the build stuff, like the build and buy items in this pack I thought were a lot of fun. I love the new roof tiles. The new roof trim is amazing. I think it really helps with creating a more authentic looking style. I guess this world is inspired by Thailand. I'm not exactly sure, but it's definitely like Southeast Asian, but I'm not sure if there's other influences or like a mixture. If you guys are sure, let me know, because I'm unsure about that. But anyways, I looked on Pinterest for inspiration and I saw these homes that had like outdoor kitchen areas, and I'm not sure if they had indoor kitchens as well, just because I only saw exteriors. And so I create a part of an outdoor kitchen area underneath the house, and then there's also an indoor kitchen area with a dining table, and then the bathroom is downstairs as well, and then upstairs is a living room area and then bedrooms. I decided to not put a TV in this build. I just really didn't feel like the Sims that live in this home watch that much TV. I feel like they spend a lot of time like socializing and being together as a family, like maybe playing games or listening to music and dancing and those sorts of things, rather than sitting and watching TV. So that's just what I saw, but of course you could add one because I think the Sims like to watch TV and it helps them be happy and entertained and stuff like that. There's also no computers, but yeah, also easy thing to add in a build. But there is a hot tub because there's a new hot tub with this expansion pack, which I thought was pretty interesting because so far we've only had hot tubs with Perfect Patio, I think is what it was called, which was a stuff pack. And yeah, the hot tub, it looks like it's made of like stones and stuff. It's pretty cool. You'll see that in the exterior. I'm also using a lot of live edit object stuff with this build because the live edit object stuff is so good. I mean, typically with every pack, it's like the best stuff. It's so good. I really like the landscaping, like the plants and stuff are really nice. So you'll see that. And then also the sort of like structure that I have above the hot tub is also a live edit object. And I really like that. But this home ends up having 2 bedrooms. You could probably expand on this house, but it's a pretty small lot, and I felt like this size of a home was like a good size with still having like outdoor area. And I also really liked just the style in general. It felt very like refreshing for me because I haven't built in a tropical world in a while, because of course we do have Solani, and then Selva Dorada is also sort of like a tropical world. But I haven't built in one in a while, and this is a brand new one, and the style of architecture and everything is different too. So I don't know, I just really had fun with this build, so I hope you guys do like it. Yeah, over here I'm figuring out how I'm going to have the like side door leading into the house to the backyard area, I'm going to call it. It's more of a side yard, but I do fence it in using a half wall and then a new fence gate. I really like this gate. I think it is really cool how it has the tile roof on the top of it, and it's a cool style. But here I am going into some live edit objects and debug objects. That's the structure that I was talking about that I put over the hot tub, and then I'm using this debug fence or live edit object fence. And I think it looks so good. I really wanted this home to have more of like a rural sort of just non-city feel, and I felt like this fence really added to that. But like I said, there are some like buildings and stuff in this area, but I still need to explore. I need to look at more of the lots because I haven't looked at all of the lots. I haven't looked at any of the pre-made sims or anything. I haven't really looked at cats. I looked at cats a little bit just to create my sim to go into this world to build, which is such an interesting thing. Like, I'm surprised they haven't made a way for you to start a brand new save without creating a sim, because personally, I wouldn't create mini sims. I mean, I end up using a sim to take the screenshots, even though you don't really need that now because you can go into tab mode in build mode. But I like to have a sim just to get like the perfect time of day, like the right lighting on a lot. Speaking of that, I was missing my Reshade in this build. Anytime I use like a version of the game where I can't use mods or Reshade or anything, I'm always missing the most. Reshade and Tool and Better Build and Buy, of course. But here I am starting off with the outdoor kitchen area. So what I do down here, I thought about putting like the sink and stuff out here, but I decided to leave that for the interior. Maybe I should have put one sink outside because maybe that would be kind of like practical in case you are cooking outside. But there is a grill that I put outside, and then countertops, and then I put a few sort of like decorations and stuff. And I decided to put an archway instead of a door down here. And then I just hang a curtain on it, which I thought looked pretty good. But this grill is new, these counters are new, pretty much everything that you can see right now is all new with the expansion pack. I tried my best, not my most. I tried my best to use as much as I could in this build to really showcase it, but some things just didn't fit. Like, I didn't think the new radiators fit. I do use those in my next build, and my next build will be some rental houses because of course it's for rent, so now we can have actual rental homes, not just vacation rental homes, and we can build apartments with this function, which I'm very excited about. So that's what I built second, and it's just like a 4-unit apartment in the town area of this world. And so yeah, it's very exciting to me. I am obsessed with apartments in The Sims 4. As you guys probably know, that's one of the things I spend most of my time doing, is like building in City Living or in the Evergreen Harbor World. What is that? The Eco Lifestyle. That's the name of the expansion pack. But both of those worlds came with apartments, and I have built in every single apartment now. Some of them way more than I probably should have, but I've always felt so limited because you can't change the doors or the windows without mods, and even then it doesn't really transfer very well through the gallery, so it's just kind of frustrating. But now we can build actual apartments. So excited. But anyways, here I'm decorating the interior. I liked how I used the split level flooring by the staircase. I thought that looked pretty cool and created sort of like a little bit more interesting layout to the floor plan. And the dining table is in here, as well as the kitchen area with the stove, the refrigerator, the sink, that sorts of things. Like I said, down here is the bathroom. The bathroom is large. You could probably make a smaller bathroom and make another bedroom downstairs if you really wanted to. These awnings I think are supposed to be for like a commercial lot, but I thought they looked cute here on this house, and I liked the color of them, and I thought they added just some extra detail to the home and stuff. This is just a hallway area, and so I'm just putting a few decorations over here on a side table. Nothing too exciting. That little pot that I just put on the stove is shaped like an elephant. It's so cute. I think it's called like Save the Elephants Teapot, something like that. I really like how there's like the elephants and like the tiger stuff in the game. I really wish you could go somewhere and actually see them in game. That would be so cool. But there's a little tiger stuffed animal that came in this expansion pack, and you'll see it in the kids' bedroom, which I just thought was so cute. But over here is going to be the bathroom. So as you can see, it is a large bathroom. The tile on the wallpaper is not new, it's base game, but the floor tile is new, and I thought this color combination actually looked really nice. There's also some other floor tiles. I'm hoping that I can have a chance to do a full like build and buy go through with you guys, because of course I've seen everything, so it won't be like a first reactions or first impressions, but just like an overview of all of them. And it's been a while since I've done one for a pack, and so if I have time, I will, but if not, I'll try my best to talk about the items in this build and then the next one. But the toilet is new. It's just like a squatting potty, which I think is so cool and super realistic, and it's just really refreshing. Like, this whole pack to me was just refreshing. It was nice to have like just a different culture, different style of stuff, and just new colors and patterns, and it just felt so vibrant and fun to me. So let me know if you guys agree. Let me know if you guys are excited for this pack. I just am loving it. I'm completely obsessed. I want to build in this world a lot more. But over here I am working out the floor plan for the second floor. The open area is going to be the living room. Like I said, there's no TV or anything. It's just centrally focused on like the coffee table. I put this new little tray that has like drinks and stuff on the coffee table. So I just imagine the family sits here and they have their drinks and they talk and they play chess, because I put a chess table in here. I also put an art easel. And I just think that, I don't know, I just felt like this family's more focused on that sort of things rather than watching TV. But like I said, you could easily add one. This furniture is new. The coffee table, the rug, the couches, the curtain, I think everything is new. I don't think I really used that many base game objects in this build, really. Like the doors in here, and then also the door leading out to the side yard are base game. And then some stuff in the kids' room, I believe. But yeah, over here I'm just picking out some decorations. I really like those hanging baskets. I thought they were pretty cool. And then a room divider. I thought that's like filled in this space really nicely, and I got rid of one of the side tables. But yeah, over here to fill in the area, I put a chess table like I mentioned, and then also an art easel. And I wasn't sure if the art easel was going to be like usable because it just felt a little bit crowded over here, but I did play test it and the Sims were able to access it no problem. So I thought that was pretty cool, just to have like the different activities in here. And I loved these lanterns. I loved putting 2 of them in here because I felt like at Sims eye level it looked so good. Here I thought about changing up the tile in the bathroom. I think that wallpaper I was trying to use isn't technically a tile. I think it's just a regular, maybe exterior wallpaper. I'm not sure, but I thought about using it in the bathroom, but decided just to keep the base game one. And then here I'm just swapping out that window for a different one that just fit in this space a little bit better. There are so many windows with this pack. I'm obsessed with them. And this bed is new. Unfortunately, there's no single bed. I wish we would have got this bed just in a single twin size version, because yeah, that would have been handy. So in the master bedroom though, I ended up not being able to have my Sim walk along the side of the bed because of this decoration that I end up using. This, I'm going to call it a vanity. I'm not sure if it's technically a vanity, but it's a table with a mirror above it, so I'm going to call it a vanity. But yeah, it has a really large footprint. Like this dresser, I think is technically larger in mesh size, but it doesn't take up as much space for like the Sims as you'll see it. It was driving me crazy. So I'm really hoping they fix it. I did let the Sims team know that I thought it should be changed, but it might be something that they can't change or don't want to. I'm not sure. But this is the vanity that I'm talking about. It's really thin, and so I thought it would fit perfect along this wall, and I put a couple of decorations on it, but the Sims can't walk past it to the bed at all. But they can walk around the dresser no problem. And I think there's about the same amount of space between the bed and the dresser and the bed and the vanity, so I'm not sure why that would be. I don't know. And it looked like they had the same footprint when you see like the green outline around the object, so I don't know, but I'm gonna have to try to do something different in that bedroom to make it functional. And yeah, I'll see what I can do. Speaking of that, I will save the saves and the everything that I can basically, so I can upload these builds to the gallery, because in this version of the game I do not have access to the gallery, but I will save them and put it in my regular game and upload them to the gallery as soon as I can. But over here is going to be the kids room. So in the kids room there's just a single bed. Like I said, there isn't one that came in this expansion pack, so I'm just using this base game one, which I think it looks good in here, but it's just not quite the right style. But the dresser is new, and some of the different decorations. Right now I just have the regular base game stuffed animal, but I find this tiger stuffed animal. If you guys didn't know, tigers are my absolute favorite animal. I love tigers so much, and they make me just so happy, and I always just want to cry if I ever see one at like a zoo. One time I went to the circus and I bawled. I don't know. I didn't quite like the circus, but yeah, I don't know. I love them, and I am very happy to see them in the game and happy to have a stuffed animal because I just think they're so wonderful. But yeah, here is the like upper deck area. I just put some planter pots. There's a little seating area. Nothing too exciting. And then out here, I'm adding some decorations to the outdoor kitchen area, just some like clutter kitchen items and different plants and stuff. I also end up adding some lighting out there because you'll see at the end of the video, I just realized that the build just looked a little bit dark, but I didn't want it to have like a lot of bright lights and feel like it was in the city. So, but yeah, you'll see that here in just a little while. Right now, I'm trying to find something to hide the gap. This object, since it's a live edit object, is elevated. If I had the tool mod, I would, you know, lower the elevation of it so there wasn't the gap, but I just hid the gap with some base game live edit objects, and I think it looks okay. It's not perfect, but I think it does the job. And here I'm working on some of the landscaping. I really liked these live edit objects, plants of course, but also those pots. I thought they looked really good, and so I put some flowers in them, and I just thought that was so cute. And yeah, I don't know, I really like the effect of them, so hopefully you guys like that too. And yeah, here I'm just continuing adding flowers and landscaping. I also end up putting this ring, which is a ring for playing marbles. The Sims can now play marbles. I'm not sure if that's exclusive for children's Sims. It might be, but maybe adults can play it too, or teens, I'm not sure. But that's what that little circle is about. And then I also put a bike out there. I think the bike isn't a functioning one. I think it's just a purely decorative bicycle, but I put that out there anyways. And then I add some more of these pots just because they're so cute, and more flowers. And yeah, I really like the way that looks. So I'm definitely gonna have to do that again in other builds. And actually I do that in the second build that I'm going to share with you guys. But there's the hot tub that I was talking about. And yeah, just cleaning up some of the terrain paint. And this is pretty much it. I'm gonna do a little bit more with the landscaping and add those lights that I was talking about. But yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to my apartments that I'm going to be sharing in this world. And then hopefully I can find time to do a build and buy overview like I was talking about. But yeah, here I'm just adding those lights, and then we're on to the screenshot. So again, thank you so much to EA for providing me with this early access build of the expansion pack, and thank you guys so much for watching. And please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
When you're lost and no one's there, and you wonder who even cares, oh, come back to your breath, don't drift away from me. I will come down to remind you of before. We can fly away from here. We can stay close, my dear. Swept up and away from all our fears. How are we supposed to know on our own? Together we can go slow. Why don't you leave it all to me? I know how hard it all can be. I'm here to hold your hand through this. Whoa, I'll be beside you all alone. My love for you is so strong. We're right where we belong. Wander around the same old town. Your best kept secrets underground. Your hand on my chest, my heart